from the world you are watching this. My name is Joey, I'm joined by Nick, and today we're going to take a look at the SAGO GT Championship, the GT4 series, the GT4 class, around Suzuka for a 40-minute race. I'm hyped.
Yeah, we get started with Warrico on his first hot lap. Into the first corner he goes, hammering it in, powering out. Let's go.
Surely hammering it in. Let's just take a look at the field we've got today. Obviously Warrico, as you told me. We've got U7B957, I'll just call him the Russian dude because he's Russian, who's really working those tyres, just spinning in the background. We got Fly, Ice Fangos, Championship leader Turismo Limbo, obviously part of the Turismo squad and really doing well for them. All W machines, I'll just call him Olds, who's debuting today. Same for Axis and Dior Formula. And I think we've got someone, yeah, Green Sticky Butts, who is in the Audi. I'm just gonna take a second to spread this stream. Tell the people we're live.
Okay. Warrico taking a little slow, setting something up.
This might be his out lap, or he's just on his banker lap.
No, it's his hot lap, unless he's just doing some random crap. Green Sticky Buds, who is new to the championship. Just looking great in his Audi.
He surely is looking great in this Audi. As I said, 20-minute session to see where the boys are going to line up for the race. Not much going on here. No one really set a representative lap time. No one actually set a time. With Fly spinning out in the background.
Warrico into the chicane he goes. Let's go on board.
I reckon it's going to be a slow lap, isn't it? I've got no idea what a good time in GT4 is, but
2:10.
2:10.1. Let's see.
People are going to be aiming for 2:07.
Let's see what Green Sticky Butts can do. A 3:07 indeed. 3:07. 2:07, pardon. 2:07.5.
Mr. V.
Mr. V in the chicane right now.
Misses the chicane. The apex. But
yeah,
no problem.
It's not going to be a good time, is it? Nah.
Yeah.
2:17. It's gone ball with Limbo.
Actually, Limbo. This is a championship leader. Obviously, the favorite to take it all, and he's on provisional pole.
That's very nice of Limbo. Let's see what the Russian guy can do. Not much. That's not really a good lap time, is it? I think he made a mistake there. Let's see. Ice Fangos in the Ferrari. Provisional P5. Now on ball with Rat Sis in the Audi. Mr. Sis, the American.
Down the back straight through the forest. Past the other track's pit lane.
I like that Red Bull spin he's using. I see.
And down to the chicane.
Into the final chicane, yeah.
Hammers those apexes. And the chase down to the line. Let's see what he does.
See what he does. Is it any good? Is it anyone near Limbo? It's provisional pole.
Man.
It's provisional pole. Go. That's a very good lap time by our American friend over here. Let's see what Dior can do. Dior hasn't set a lap time yet. He's coming to the chicane now. Taking it really careful. Or not. No, he's just absolutely hammering the chicanes too. Number 45 Porsche.
He's going to be a little off.
He's going to be a little off. He's not going to be anywhere near the top two. But provisional P4. Okay. That's not bad at all.
Sticky Buds was sandbagging the whole practice session, obviously. Down to the line he goes. Let's see what he does. Can he improve on his time? Not quite.
Oh, not quite. It's a little bit off. Let's see who else is having it. Let's go on board with Mr. V. Mr. V in P5 coming to the last chicane. A really nice camera angle here we've got. A little bit of a mistake. Let's go on board. Oh wait. Nice cameras. Mr. V improves by 6 seconds, but he's not anywhere near pole time yet. But let's see what Ice Fangles can do in the Ferrari coming up to the last chicane.
There we go.
There we go, yeah.
Let's see what Old's machines can do. He's on his flying lap here.
Ice Fangles doesn't improve. He does improve by 12 seconds. Not anywhere near the top. Mr. Russian also improves by 24 seconds. It's a nice thing to say. Dior coming out of the pits.
Let's see what Olds can do as he hammers it into the chicane here.
Old W machines.
It's on,
obviously making his debut.
Down through little chase here to the line and into 4th place.
P4. That's
still
a nice
about a
lap.
second off pole, but it's still a good lap. Top of the midfield. And through turn 1 he goes.
Let's see who else is active. Let's see who else on the good lap. As Ratsis improves his time. Now 4/10 to P2.
Wow, Rico in his Porsche Cayman through 130R. Down to the chicane he goes.
There goes Rico.
Hammers those brakes. And down to the line. Seems like it's going to be off by quite a bit here.
Yeah, he does not improve.
And yeah, he's going to have to stop for tires. Those are just falling off the cliff.
But they are now on board with Limbo. Can Limbo improve? Championship leader.
Slip from
Mr. V.
newer driver.
Yeah.
Mr. V, yeah. And he goes a little wide at 130R, and I do not think he'll improve on his time. He's down by nearly half a second.
And he got a penalty. Yeah, unfortunately.
Yeah, he's gonna have to stop into the pits, put on some new boots, and try again. Still got about 10 minutes to go here in qualifying.
I see green sticky butts doesn't improve. Who else on something? Who else is on something? Old W machines. Ice Fangles?
Into the pits.
Into the pits. Last year's over to Olds in P4.
Through the Degnas in the Honda.
2/10 up.
Or if you're from North America, the Acura.
The Acura. I see, coming up to the last chicane.
And he's a little wide.
Is he?
So we'll...
Who are you on board with? We're riding with Olds at the moment.
I'm now on board with Olds.
Yeah. Oh, he got a penalty.
And he's got a penalty. Bruh.
Bro, that's a proud moment, guys. Still 1/10 off with the penalty, so that was a promising lap.
Hit it into the pits. Yes.
Ooh, as Mr. Vlive messes up his lap.
Let's go on board with Limbo here. He's going through the S's.
He's on his out lap though.
Oh yeah. You're right.
Ooh, Snoop the Dog. He was going for an improvement, but he messed it up.
Sticky Buds is up on his 3rd place time.
That's nice. As Rico gets into the final chicane.
Limbo down to the 3rd place.
Now on board with Rico. Going through the last corner. Is this going to be an improvement? Is this going to put him higher up the grid?
And
it's not.
No.
1.6 seconds off his best time.
He's gonna have to come in for some new tires as we hop on with Mr. Sticky Buds.
What can Mr. Sticky do? Coming into that 130R corner,
He's
very famous.
Nearly a 10th on his 3rd place time.
Can he get anywhere close near a Limbo?
Now, but as he goes through the chicane, let's see what he can do. Powers out the front wheel drive on that TT. Let's see what it can do. Down to the line.
Doesn't improve.
He's down on his time.
Oh, that's unfortunate.
Limbo's going through the...
Yeah, Limbo is not going anywhere.
Moment. He's reversing. I think he's having a bit of a moment here.
Unfortunately, reversing is not going to reverse the time, so he won't go anywhere. Mr. Ults again in P4. Is he going to improve?
See if
Let's take a look at the sector splits.
Going down to the line, and he won't improve on his time. Snoopy is going through the Degnas in his Honda, through the bridge, down to the hairpin. He goes on the brakes hard, throws it in, and powers out. Dior Formula is right behind him. Let's get an onboard shot.
With Dior?
See what he can do.
Oh.
Yeah, so we can look at a little Snoopy over here.
Yeah, let's have a nice look.
Snoopy seems to be pulling a little gap on Dior. Let's see if he can actually improve on his time, as Dior backs out of his lap.
Unfortunately.
Snoopy on the run to 130R. Throws it in. On the edge. And hard on the brakes in the chicane.
With a nice Alonso helmet, Snoopy.
Strips.
See what he can do.
Gotta love it.
Ah.
And he is not quite up on his time. He's 14 seconds off pole. Not sure what's going on there. As I'm going to take a look at the provisional pole, which is Rad's Sizz, who is a newcomer to the league, but obviously looking to make his name, as he is just hammering everyone, including the league leader, Mr. Limbo over here, Canadian. Speaking of, here's Limbo into the chicane, out of that chicane. To the line he goes. The Turismo Racing member, will he improve? No, not quite. He's a second off his second place time.
Which is unfortunate.
Ice Fangles, who is a 2 seconds off provisional pole. Through the S as he goes. Let's get a look at the Ferrari.
Really working those tyres.
Hammering into third gear. Just a bit wide on the exit of the S's. But not enough to slow him down into the first deck. Bro, I'm having a lag fest.
Yes, we can hear it.
Through to the hairpin. Let's hope I don't lag anymore.
No, it's over now.
Okay, thank God. And to the timing line, I think. No, never mind.
No, not quite.
I thought the timing line was past the hairpin.
Let's see what people can do.
Yeah, I think Limbo has just wiped his time and he's going to try again. Oh, never mind.
Should we not giving up, is he?
Timing resets. Not sure quite what happened there, but he's through the S's into the Degnas. Hard on the brakes. On the edge. And he gets a penalty. 9/10 of a second. Basically, a bro moment.
It is a big bro moment, yeah.
Ice Fingles, let's see what he can do. He's not gonna quite improve on his time. He's still a second off. I think those tires are just about had it. Dior's on a best sector 1. Wide on Degna 1. And into the hairpin. He is nearly 2 seconds down on pole.
Let's see, how much time is left in the session?
2 minutes and 30 seconds.
2 minutes and 30 seconds.
That's just about time for one lap, as Dior has a bit of a moment in Spoon. Pretty common. And, oh, we missed it, but Limbo is actually now on pole. Not sure what happened.
Oh, probably an improvement. Is there someone in the pit lane though?
No.
No, Ratsis is still in the pit.
Rad's in the pits. Almost had me fooled.
So Rad is still on professional pole. Let's just go on a lap with Limbo.
Let's go on board.
Yep. What can he do? I mean, this is last chance to get pole. You can overtake on this circuit, but yeah, pole is always a nice thing to have. At least in my opinion.
Yeah, if you're on pole, you can just run away here. There's not much anybody can do if you just place your car in the right spots.
Indeed.
There's not many places you can go around. Hard in the first Stegno, not letting up very much. A little wide on the second one.
Did we miss something? Did we actually miss something? Because Green Sticky Butts is now on pole.
No, I thought he was in the pit.
No, look at it. Look at fastest lap. That's Limbo mess up his lap. But look at fastest lap at the timetable on the left. FL.
Yeah, I see it.
That's Green Sticky Butts. He's also in the pit. That means he's on provisional pole. I think we missed something.
We did miss something. What are we doing?
Is that Glock?
We are not good at this.
We are not good at this, but time will come. As Limbo's not going to really improve since he spun.
I cannot believe we missed that. Green Sticky Buds has just set an absolute banger of a lap.
Fucking screamer, man. Yeah, sorry for swearing, but that has to be mentioned. A 206.7 is a good one, as we see Ice Fangles on the gravel.
The newcomers to the league today are just absolutely hammering it in the Audis.
I'm sure they are.
I expect the Audis to be very strong on this track, but hey.
Not judging, not complaining. It's always nice to have a little bit of a switch up in the championship. As qualifying is over.
Me, or does Rad and Green Sticky Buds have the same livery?
Let's see.
And I just didn't notice the whole time.
Rats. They have the same, yes. I think the friends are probably. It's always nice to have two teammates.
Yeah, they gotta be. Oh, and somebody's going out. Never mind. I thought Rad would be out on his outlap. So we go.
How much minutes are left?
Actually, no, it's over.
It's over. Okay, that means everyone has to line up at turn one.
Frisky.
Yeah.
Line up at T1.
That's qualifying over.
I was having. Alright, well, that's it for qualifying.
That's it for qualifying. We're having a little 10-minute break. Let's say 7 minutes, we start at 18:30.
Yeah.
17:30.
Minute break.
I've got a little issue here. I can't go back to the menu. Is that my controller messing up again?
No, yeah. Use your controller to go back to the menu.
I can't. It doesn't work.
Is that what you said?
Just gonna disconnect my controller.
Circle.
It works now. Yes. Looks good.
Okay.
Yes. So if we go in a little break, we'll start in 7 minutes time. Grab some refreshments, grab some coffee, grab some Skittles, grab everything you want, because you don't want to miss this. Actually you do if you've got better things to do, but it's always nice to watch some GT4 racing.
Some close stuff at the top.
It is some close stuff. Let's see. Is there someone in the box? Yeah, there is. Can you tell Dior to come off the pit lane? Because you got to do the grid. I've got a question, Nick. Can you send the live stream link into like different Gran Turismo Discord servers?
Yeah.
Thank you.
I got you. Alright, I'm gonna go silent for a little bit here while I do housekeeping with whatever. This whole lobby.
Yes, do the thing. Gonna start in 5 minutes time. Just, yeah. Don't start the final by accident. Four minutes.
So when I'm setting up the lobby, do I have to like close everything up or what?
Click on OK, what do you mean?
Just like, cause I'm gonna have to. Wait, let me just.
Just make sure to return the fuel back to normal.
Oh yeah. Will it keep the lobby order?
Yeah, it will. If not, screenshot.
Fuel consumption ×2. What's going on here, dude?
3 minutes.
See, it's like not. Why is green sticky butts on pole but on the thing he's on fifth? I don't get it.
Wait, I'll check. He's not on pole then, is he? Wait, let me just check one thing.
I don't get it.
He is on pole. He is on pole.
Same with. Okay, so where is Rad Stiz then? Because he's not.
He's P6.
Are you sure?
Yeah, people just improve.
'Cause I thought he was up. I thought he was up there. It wasn't. I thought Rad and green sticky butts were up there.
Well, I'm just going to ask everyone to move to turn 2.
Okay. No, make them move past the S's so they go past the timing line.
Two minutes left. It's not really an issue. We're going to get this done. Everyone's moving. The parade is on the way.
We can always just rewind the stream.
What do you mean?
Just like check the stream and then see the line.
Oh yeah, that's what I'm saying. Looking forward to this one.
Wait, are you streaming on the SAGO thing?
Yeah, look,
Oh,
it's
yeah,
it's good now.
Yeah, no.
So we've got green sticky butts on pole.
There we go.
Yep, it's good. 1 minute.
Wait, so what are you streaming on? Like, what channel are you on?
SAGO.
Oh, there we go. Alright. Well, now it's up on my phone.
Is it done?
Can we change tires?
Yes.
Just tell me, I just need to...
Is the fuel okay?
Here, take a... Do you have the,
Limbo just went or not?
Okay, I have... Alright.
Did Limbo just leave?
No, he's changing his tires. Time 6. Change event settings. That redoes everybody.
You got the order?
So now I'm gonna have to do the order.
Yes, I have a little bit of a delay.
I have paused. At least top 8 I have paused. Wait, is it setting itself up? Yeah.
You don't know what's lower than top 8?
No.
Oh, I have it for you.
Like if people would just tell everybody to enter. And then go to T1 so I can set up the thingy. The grid order.
Yep.
Having a bit of a problem. Green Sticky Buds is an A+S rated driver.
Oh, that's not bad at all then.
Rad. Limbo. Damn, dude. Maybe it would have been nice to hold that evaluation and they would be in GT3.
Oh, we're gonna invite them if they do well.
Oh yeah, yeah. We gotta make sure Baco has a spot and Hugo.
Oh, they will.
Tell Green Sticky Buds to enter. What the heck? Friggin' Dior Formula didn't or unentered himself. Like, I need to get this. Wait, I'm not even in the right thing. Change grid order. Is everybody in?
No, not everyone.
Rat
says.
I don't even know what to say.
He's in.
Okay, let's
We're done. Nick, you got the full grid.
Green Sticky Buds is on first. Rats is stop.
You got it?
Stiz in second. Limbo in third. Holt fourth. Ice fifth. Mr. Dubs sixth. UB. No. Wait, do I have it right? What the fuck? Honestly.
Are you done?
Almost. I don't know. I think. What did Flav? Here, wait. I'm gonna mute. Was Snoopy in last?
I don't know. No, he wasn't. Wait, he might be. I'm just gonna check.
Yeah, dude. Race start 30. It's already 33. Shut up. I'm doing it.
Snoopy was last, yeah?
So, start final.
Oh, yeah, let's do it.
Alright.
Here we go.
Put grid start on or what? What the hell's going on here? Oh, everybody's just lined up. That looks strange.
Yes. Here we go, everyone.
Right.
It's the final race.
So, here's the final. After a bit of a clown show.
It's got to be interesting. We've got an Audi 1-2, Green Sticky Buds Raxes, with champion Limbo in P3. What can we all do? There's going to be a grit start. We'll work with Green Sticky Buds for the start.
The Audi boys are just absolutely on top of it. And Limbo gets a great start.
And Limbo gets a great start.
And he's up into first right away.
That's amazing.
Outside.
That's how you do it.
Wow, look at the gap he's pulled already. It's about a car length, and he's just gonna start pulling now through the S as he goes.
That's a very nice start from Limbo.
What a start.
Let's see if I can get a little bit of a replay going. Which doesn't work. Oh wait, it does.
Yeah.
Here we go.
The longest.
Yeah, we're gonna work that for the next time.
I hope Hugo practiced his thing for GT3.
Limbo goes a little wide.
It's a bit of a moment.
Bit of a moment indeed. Let's see if anything else happening down the order. It's Limbo leading by Green Sticky Butts, Rat Sis, Russian Guy, Warrico, Old Dior, Ice Bangles, Snoopy Dog, and Mr. V Flies.
Everybody's really close. Gotta love it.
Really gotta love it.
Mr. V is having a bit of an issue here. He's 11 seconds off.
The leader.
Says having a battle. Oh!
Oh! Limbo spun!
Is it at the spoon?
Limbo spins.
I cannot believe it.
Let's get a little bit of a replay. I'm all with Limbo now. Let's see what happened. Oh wait, you gotta be kidding me. The replay don't work. I don't get this. Let's just go back live.
Yeah, I'm on replay. Let's see what happens. And he just runs wide, hits the AstroTurf, and spins it. And then starts pirouetting as everyone passes him up.
Well, that's Limbo in P9. He's not going to be happy, championship leader.
Moment. Banging it into the chicane. He was saying earlier this week, leading up to the race, that he did not like Suzuka. We can see why now.
Yeah.
As he has a huge moment in Spoon. And Team Audi
leading. Oh, the Russian guy just gives Rats this little bit of a laugh tap.
Right, that'll be investigated.
They'll be really investigated as we see right now. I see.
Obviously, we don't want to see that.
No, he dropped down to 5th. That's really going to screw him up. It's still Green Sticky Butts leading.
So, Team Audi, obviously the favorites to win. Newcomers to the league. Obviously, I'm pretty sure they joined early enough into the season to make a huge impact into the overall championship.
They really did. As your worst 2 results of this series won't count. And we got 7 rounds. So yeah, they're really into the mix now.
Yeah. This is not looking good for Limbo, as he is down in dead last.
You made another mistake.
There. The Turismo Racing member having his issues at the Japanese House of Speed, I guess you could say.
I guess you could say.
Famous track in Japan.
We've got an interesting battle going on for P2 though, if you just go to that.
The Russian under the British flag.
Under attack by America and France.
Oh yeah, shades of World War II.
Shades of World War II indeed. We've got a little bit of a Porsche train.
Cold War.
Let's see, is Rico going for the move?
So we've got 3 Porsches just banging each other out.
Oh.
Into the chicane they go.
He's having a look, but he's not getting it.
Dior
in P3, this for the podium.
Out. And Warrico's gonna have to flash his lights at Mr. Dior Formula.
Is this going to compromise Warrico? Yeah. Ratsis is going to make a move.
Making his moves. How late on the brakes is he willing to go into the?
Oh!
And he sandwiches him.
He's going to get Dior too.
Really have anywhere
He's going to get Dior too. The Dior's coming back. Yeah, this beautiful racing.
Bit of a sandwich. Rad didn't really have anywhere to go, and Warrico just got caught out.
Are we going to see anything of Limbo's Crusade coming up the field?
Limbo has already made back a position, and now he's working on closing that gap to, oh wow, and he is just absolutely flying. He sets a personal best sector 1, which
It's not
in the current
surprised.
circumstances isn't saying much, but we know how quick he is.
Obviously, rookie, green sticky butts, new into the championship. That's a very nice helmet in my opinion. Limbo still got that lead, but yeah, there's not really the way you want it to go.
Yeah, Radst is just working that 4th place, built up a really good gap to 5th. So now it's just head down and
Push, push, push.
in the Frenchman. As Green Sticky Butts is absolutely flying away. And obviously he's going to be a huge threat for the championship down the stretch. As he is just amazing today so far. 3 laps in and building up a near 5-second gap to 2nd place. As the Russian obviously under investigation.
Yeah, it's not really a nice thing to do, just bump someone up. Obviously, Mr. Russian is having a nice championship. P3 in the standings, Skyjacker, he's not racing today, so
8/10 up on his last lap.
this is going to mean something for him. The Russian in the number 7.
That's just really closed the gap on Dior Formula. The Audi just doesn't really have the punch out of the corners, as Porsches just climb away.
Oh, Limbo going for a move on Snoopy. He's really close to 2 Hondas. Obviously Limbo doing well, setting well good representative lap times. Coming back after starting P3, then getting up to P1 and then messing it up by himself.
He is nearly on the pace of 1st place.
That's good, but it's still it's Green Sticky Butt still fast on track.
And
Ooh, it's a little
bumper
bit
to bumper
pushy.
into the Degnas, hard on the brakes. Snoopy a teeny bit wide, and Limbo just gets to exit.
Limbo's going to go for
It's
it.
passed. Yep.
There goes Limbo.
Snoopy
Up into P8. Oh, something happened with the Russian guys.
is close.
Something happened with the Russian guy. Let's get a bit of a replay. This is really far away. We're not going to get a replay, guys. I messed up again.
He went wide at the hairpin and spun.
That's unfortunate. Can we still get it?
And
We can still get it. This from previous lap. Okay.
yeah, he just went really wide at the hairpin. Just had a bit of a moment.
I can see it. That's really unfortunate for him.
As we are still on replay, and now we are looking with Green Sticky Buds, who is pulled a 4-second gap.
Mr. Russian going for a move. Mr. Russian going for a move. He was planning to go for a move. Now he's in a battle with Snoopy Dog for P8. What can Mr. Russia do? Obviously in the number 7 Porsche. Not much, as his exit gets a bit meh. Unfortunate.
In no man's land, but obviously he's got the pace to regain on the midfield. And
As Dior goes off, he drops to the P6.
yes,
Limbo goes through. A lot of mistakes being made in this series, especially in the GT4.
and less battling for Limbo means that he's going to catch up way easier. He's not going to lose very much time if more people keep popping off, as they have been. Green Sticky Buds is now going through the Degnas and down to the hairpin. Radstiz has finally got past into 2nd place, so that is 2 Audis. Obviously they're on the same team here. Team, I don't even know what to call them, but
Team Red Bull
first and
collars.
2nd.
Let's call him that.
Team off-brand Red Bull.
Team off-brand Red Bull. I'm okay with it. A little bit of scrambles going on for P3. Orico, Orts and Ice Fangos.
Limbo into 6th after a horrid start to the race.
Yeah.
He's just clawing back.
It's going to be his own fault. I don't know what happened, but you don't want to do that, obviously.
Yep, the grid is starting to
stretch out like a set of panties.
Yes. There's a huge battle for 3rd place. Ice Fingles.
Oh! That's close.
Limbo went wide.
Limbo already caught up. This is going to get interesting getting through. We've got 30 small minutes remaining.
Sticky Buds is just flying.
Dior goes into the box. Yeah. We got the top 2 of the championship in P6 and P7.
That is just, I don't even know what to say. Just 2 terrible starts to the race for our championship leaders, as the newcomers just obviously making their mark. And in fact, Rad Stiz has closed the gap on Green Sticky Buds.
It's really close now between him and his teammate.
Considerable margin, and he's within a few tenths. Wow, this is close.
Are these team? Oh!
He's gonna look for a move.
Are these team orders kicking in?
He's just.
These are team orders.
Obviously, Green Sticky Buds, his tires are just absolutely dying. His front tires, obviously the Audi is a front-wheel drive, front-engine car, so all the weight and all the power is going to the front. And Rad Sticky, Rad Stiz, jeez.
Battle for P3. Warrico Olds. Gonna get interesting. He's having a run.
Yeah, obviously must have said something, because Rad has slightly better tires than Green Sticky Buds, and just might be able to pull away.
Limbo goes for a move. Oh, he's not going to make that around the outside, is he? No, he's not. He's going to cut back.
He's going to cut back to the inside a little.
A bit of contact.
Jeez. Talk about a little bit.
Yeah. He's not happy.
Yeah, so Limbo just keeps on chugging.
Yep. Got a nice battle for P3 going on now, though. Ooh.
Let's see what Olds can do. Obviously, the Aston has great straight line speed.
It's not going to do much.
Yeah. The Porsche is good out of the corners, so he just inches away, and Olds hops into the slipstream to try and make a move into turn 1.
Nothing happens here. Let's get to the back where something's happening. Snoopy with a cheeky penalty. Limbo and P5. Not really much has changed.
Lap is just 30 seconds off. Not really sure what's going on there. The Russian, Dior, must have had a moment, because he was riding 6th and now is in 8th next to the Russian over here.
I gotta say, Nick, I'm quite impressed by these 2 new boys joining, the Americans.
Yeah.
Really, as you said, making a mark.
Green Sticky Buds with a huge penalty.
Yeah, 1.4, that's gonna compromise him.
He must have cut the Degna, which is
Olds finally
do, in my opinion.
Olds finally passes Warrico for P3. Fight for the podium going on there. Limbo finding a bit of a connection.
It's not over. Warrico is just still on Olds. Obviously, it's pretty evenly matched. There are a lot of good battles going on here. And Limbo just closing the gap. Half a second down on Warrico. Warrico slides the rear out, and Limbo puts a nose inside, and
that's not allowed.
That's a bit dirty.
That's really dirty.
Gotta say.
Warrico's gonna get a run back on him though.
Just nudging.
Hopefully Warrico, the American, what can he do?
Rico just closing that gap.
He's going to do
I
something.
wouldn't be surprised if he offers a bit of a dive bomb.
Limbo a bit shaky off the exit. Nothing really happens. I think Limbo got him there. Well, yes, the leader, 2 leaders go into the pits.
There's obviously team orders going on here.
They are team orders.
They're in a party. They're having their time.
They're living life, in my opinion.
Brad Stiz and Green Sticky Bugs. Snoopy is in the pits too.
That's going to change up the order for a little bit. As Old just Tokyo drifts it in turn 1.
Radstis has a bit of rear bumper damage. The fender's a bit knocked. What happened there?
Don't think that will cause any performance issues.
Well, that must have been a few laps ago. As Turismo Limbo is just fighting to get back all that time that he lost, that nearly ended his race, but he's been able to claw back the gaps.
He did it well, yeah.
The 2 Audis.
Oh.
As Olds goes.
Both drivers go wide. Both drivers go a bit wide indeed. Oh, both drivers Tokyo drifting it. Really living up to the Japanese culture.
Did we require one stop?
Mandatory stop. Yes, there's one mandatory stop. Limo going up the inside. Pushing again.
No contact?
No, there is contact.
Did you hear it? I didn't.
I saw it.
Okay. Limbo's just elbows out, let's just say.
He's not happy. He's wearing that American football suit. I know what's called.
The pads. Green Sticky Butt says another 4-second penalty. Not sure what the hell's doing.
Scrambles for the last points. Yeah, let's see.
His Fingles goes a bit wide.
When's Limbo going to pit actually? Limbo's staying out. As P2 goes into the box.
Dips into the pits.
Same for Rico. Anyone else? No.
Fingles' tires are just absolutely shot.
Yeah.
Might be a problem.
The Audis are now all over his gearbox again.
He's done 8 laps on those tires. And yeah, the Audis are just going to close the gap on Limbo.
Well, not really. They got a bit held up here. This is actually paying in favour.
Oh yeah. They caught him at the worst time, Ice. And obviously this is for position, so Ice doesn't have to yield positions. There's no blue flags, so...
Just pure racing.
He can do whatever he has to do.
Having a bit of a look around the outside, not going for it. I won't do the same. Maybe this time? Yeah. Oh, as Ice Fangles is in the grass, in the gravel.
Just goes way wide.
Yeah, it's not a good thing to do.
Obviously on those shot tires, just gotta expect something like that. No grip.
Yeah.
You heard that one.
I heard that one, yeah. Dior going through?
Dior, after dropping down to 8th place, gets a nice little pit stop, and he's
back in the game.
Yes, sir.
7.5 seconds. That's not enough.
Yep, obviously a pit stop takes around. It's a long pit lane here at Suzuka.
A fun thing though, we don't know what these drivers are doing fuel-wise.
No, I cannot see the field map. You know what? Maybe Green Sticky Buds is just sitting in Rad's slipstream on.
Yeah, they're doing this on purpose though. You don't need to be a nuclear scientist.
As he goes way wide.
Ah.
But not much.
Limbo heading into the pits finally.
Let's take a look. Horns go off. And the 2 Audis
Is Limbo gonna be anywhere near? Nah, not at all.
Already in the 7th. This is just, the strategy is not paid off.
It's really costing him.
He might not even keep his position to olds. No, he doesn't. So the strategy is not paid off.
It's gonna be. Is he gonna end behind Snoopy?
I don't think so.
No.
He's in 5th.
Yeah, I was looking somewhere else. Yeah, he's dropped down to P5 unfortunately for him.
Icefangles is now way in last. 8 seconds off the next car.
Did he actually pit? He did.
But he obviously lost all that time with the shot tires.
Yeah, unfortunately for him.
Snoopy has a bit of a penalty. The Russian sitting in 7th. Not a good race for him.
No, I expected something better from him. Championship leader or P2.
Bit of a controversy on lap 2 about it's probably not going to be a very good race for him regardless. Rico through the hairpin as we go to P3 with Dior Formula. Limbo is in P4. He's made up a position. And Olds has the 2 Audis just absolutely run away. They've got a solid 4-second gap at least from 3rd.
I'm sure these guys will receive a wildcard though for tonight for the GT3 race coming up after this race, which is going to be interesting.
Yep. I want to see what they can do. Limbo, bit of a move to block off Olds through 130R.
They're not going to attack each other, are they?
Yeah, I feel like they're going to hold position, the 2 Audis, unless something catastrophic happens. Obviously, they've read the rules. They're on a different set of tires, which is good to hear. But on the hards, they can probably take it to the end. There was no refueling.
How are the times looking though? That's Limbo. He's having a little bit of a look towards Dior. And he pushes Dior wide. Wow, that's a really dirty move from Turismo. Turismo Limbo.
Obviously, Limbo might have a bit of an investigation.
Yeah, the whole crime scene investigation unit is going to be up his arse after this race because the things he's done. Not really something we want in this league.
He's in a bit of a predicament, obviously, with his title hopes on the brink of being snatched up by the 2 Audis. By the end of this, even take the manufacturer's standings.
Yeah, there are no for GT4.
The fictional manufacturer's standings. As Limbo sets a best Sector 3 time, he is absolutely flying.
He is flying, he's catching up rapidly. I think he can still win this.
He started on the mediums, he's now in the softs, so that would explain.
He has to push like hell now if he wants to catch up.
He has closed the gap really fast.
It's actually faster than I expected. Let's see what the gap is. The gap is 1.6 seconds. Are we gonna see anything towards the end? I think we are.
Wow, he's getting close.
He is really getting close, working those tires.
He's absolutely banging out the S's here, going through the massive crowds. look at that. He's right on his bumper now.
Right on the bumper of green sticky butts.
Just giving him a little flash with the headlights.
So let's look what's happening.
Oop. Looks inside.
Yeah, here he gets it. Moved on.
Green sticky butts goes wide, and that is the first moment of weakness that we've seen from the Audis, as Limbo is just absolutely outpacing these guys who are fuel saving on hards, trying to get to the end, and Limbo is just absolutely blitzing them.
No mercy for Limbo.
Obviously he's had his troubles this race. First lap after an amazing start, loses it at this spot.
Oh, he's gonna get close.
And after a few questionable moves, he is now fighting for first place with the newcomers who are absolutely killing it.
Yep.
Through the Dunlop.
A lot of movement going on. I see. Rats is really defending for his life right here. Can Limbo do anything coming up to the chicane?
He's side by side. Bit of a Senna and
Prost situation.
Prost moment. Rad keeps
oh,
but obviously the
some
pressure
contact.
is absolutely on for Rad as he slaps it to the inside, right next to the wall, takes it back to the racing line.
I think Drossman's going to blast up. No, he's not. That'll be really a Limbo move. Blasting it up towards the inside.
A Limbo moment.
Yeah. His signature move is just taking people out. Using the pads on his elbows.
As I take a bite of my cinnamon roll.
Do you want to say anything like about the cinnamon roll? Like, do you want to share with people?
Well, I only got 4.
That's unfortunate.
And I live hundreds of miles from anybody.
That's really unfortunate. I see. Limbo really working up his gearbox.
He's right on him. Let's see if he's going to make a move.
He can smell him from this distance.
He's going to stay defensive.
Rats is really good defending.
But this is going to absolutely kill his tires.
This is really. Green Sticky Butts might have a run. But he's still a little bit too far away. 7/10 to be precise.
Let's check. Obviously, with the front wheel drive, the rear tires on Rad's car are absolutely unaffected, but compared to Green Sticky Butts, actually, he's in a bit of a better position.
Oh, he's go for it.
Let's see if if his car has the pace. Not quite.
No, the acceleration is a bit mad.
A little more grunt.
We know what the feedback is like, though. It's gonna kick in right now. Limbo, close, close, close. Having a look up the chicane.
Side by side. Not gonna happen. He's on the outside. Gonna have to take the long way around.
Let's see, can he do something here? He's really brushing his ass.
Brad just puts his car in the right spot, and Limbo cannot get past, even though he's on an absolutely insane pace right now compared to the rest of the field.
That's the all anticipates. Rats is really great defending drive, but as I say, Limbo is up his arse again. And now Green Sticky Butts is.
Moment, and Green Sticky Butts.
Oh nah, he's patient. He's more patient than Turismo Limbo.
Rad is absolutely saving his tires. Green Sticky Butts has about twice.
Oh, the outside. He's gonna have the inside now, though, Limbo. I think he gets it. He gets it done.
Limbo's through. He's through.
After 3 laps?
No,
2 laps?
he might be able to run.
I don't think he will, though.
Rad is still on him. Green Sticky Butts.
Oh, a bit of contact there. Rats is really pushing.
Limbo early on the brakes. See if he can cut back. Limbo just harassing the newcomer in the Audis.
Better action for the Audi.
Around the outside.
That's a good move. That's a brave move. That's a really brave move.
hung it out the outside on the slowest corner of the track and makes it happen.
Rat says having a look around the outside too, not risking it.
Defensive line.
Good from Lismo.
Green sticky butts.
We know
still in the mix.
We know that the Audi has better acceleration, so what can it do in the slipstream of Turismo Limbo?
As it is just flying now, the Audis closing that gap very quickly. It's wow, Green Sticky Butts goes wide again. He's just not getting a 130R right.
As we speak though, look at our friend in P4 coming close.
Yep, all the battling is just pulling the rest of the field closer. P5 is going through chicane right now, so he's getting close too.
Yep. Oh, actually, Olds got past the other Audi of Green Sticky Butts. What happened there?
Did he lose it?
Are we not going to see a replay?
Oh yeah, I can. V.
Yeah, it's just me on my replay button. It's a bit bleh.
I didn't press it fast enough.
Anyways, we know it. Olds up to P3.
We're still replaying. Let's go. Through the S's, out of the S's is Limbo. He's just absolutely put the gap on. He's flying now. The cork has come off the bottle. And he's just absolutely flying. 8 minutes left in this race.
Oh, Limbo having a moment.
Jeez. Oh no!
Oh!
This is off!
Jeez.
Oh no! Old Machine is in second place.
Yeah, Warrico goes through. That's a moment.
Goes through. Oh, Limbo almost went off.
Oh my god. I'm having none of that.
Screamer.
Let's have a look. This is so far away, these replays. But anyways, we know what happened. Green Sticky Bug messed it up for a little bit.
Old's Machine, let's see, he's technically on the better tire. Mediums. Limbo is just taking it easy through the spoon corner.
Already has a 5.3 seconds gap.
A bit wide. But he's got that 5 second gap. 7 minutes to go.
It's Green Sticky Butts coming back though.
I do not think the Audi has the pace on those hard tires.
They certainly have the insight.
Sticky Butts is through.
Oh, go really wide, really wide.
As per usual.
Taking an interesting line indeed. Still,
Old's just a tiny bit wide.
Yeah, he maintains the position though, so that's good for him.
The Aston obviously has that good straight line speed, just able to pull it away a little bit. But the slipstream might just keep Green Sticky Butts within the mix as, damn, Limbo is just gone.
He's really gone.
Obviously, Turismo racing, huge in the Gran Turismo community. Obviously very well known. Very quick drivers. And Limbo's just showing that off today. Showing why he's in first place.
Yeah. It's got to be really good for his championship. Winning. He's won every single race so far. I know it has only been 2 races, but still.
He's pulling a Lewis Hamilton.
He is. A Canadian Lewis Hamilton.
And the Audis have pulled a Ferrari spin move.
They really have. They messed it up for themselves.
5th placed.
Warrico got past.
They had the strategy.
Warrico got past.
Not the right tires. As those hards were just a bit too slow to keep the pace with the rest of the guys. Old's just keeping that gap. About a second. It's Rico now has a second gap. Jesus.
Are you nervous?
No. I haven't drank anything today. Give me a break.
I'll give you a break. Some interesting racing today though in the GT4.
It's a good race. The top 6. In fact, Snoopy 6th place after starting in the back of the pack.
Yeah, obviously with the anime car.
Mr. V.
Mr. V in last year, it's not really having his best time. V moment.
Nice Fingles. Bad strategy call. And it's just fallen.
Bit of a Valkyrie call. There's a massive scrap for P2 though. Or massive. It looked more massive on the map.
Dior Formula had a best Sector 3. Limbo, I don't think it's enough. To knock off Limbo at the fastest lap point. Obviously taking a bit of inspiration from Formula 1.
Wait, why that?
With a point for fastest lap.
I wonder who did that. Must be a great admin though.
For what?
Oh! Russia has left the game.
Retirement. 3 minutes left. That is too bad, honestly.
Yeah, for P2 in the championship.
Hurts points. Olds. This is just a fairy tale moment. You didn't expect him. With Limbo, Sticky Buds, and Rad absolutely dominating qualifying for Old's machine to find himself 1 second up on 3rd place. Just gotta love it.
He must be happy.
And a bit of a train. 1 second gaps is formed.
Green sticky butts. He still has the penalty though.
He's not quite getting rid of it either.
No, is he going to lose 3rd place? Are the Audis not going to score anything at all?
Oh, Olds has a bit of a moment, but is able to keep it.
Yeah.
Might get green into the slipstream. Draw a bit of that position back as Olympo goes wide at 130R. Not sure what happened.
That's unfortunate for him. Let's see. Let's see if we're going to see Ratsis taking the usual line. As there's a big scrap for P4. Warrico having a bit of a look, but not really making any of it by getting pushed wide.
Olds. His tires are starting to hit the fan.
Yeah, they're not enjoying it. But keep in mind though, Green Sticky Bot still needs to have a 0.7 seconds gap to maintain that P2
got past
if he overtakes him.
as he goes defensive. So that'll be a 3rd and a 4th if they can hold it. About a lap remaining.
Ooh, a bit of contact.
Go, I would say. And he squeezes.
We got
And the boss. The
Hey racers,
legend.
let's get this party started. We surely want to get this party started anytime soon.
About to start. Limbo. Hammered into the Deckness. Cones everywhere.
He got this in the pocket pretty much. That's around the last lap, I think.
Green Sticky Butts just needs to bleed that penalty off. He's got a bit of a gap, so he can do it into the hairpin.
He'll lose time to all,
Not sure
so.
what his plan with this is. He might be able to keep that penalty. Limbo's just absolutely gone, though.
Yeah, he's on the moon already. He's in Vancouver.
He is in Vancouver.
Wait, is he from Vancouver?
I think so.
Ah, never mind that. I mean, isn't everyone...
Brad sliding out, so does Warrico, but able to keep that gap. Holds. Looking like 2nd place is gonna be his.
Porsche is gonna have a run, or not?
Limbo might be able to bleed the time out if he goes slow enough. Or he's just gonna spite everybody with 1 more lap of racing. Yep.
It's gonna be 1 more lap. Final lap and 2.
Battle for 4th.
There we go. That's interesting.
Obviously, points still on the board for Waurico if he can make this position up. Looking good with the SAGO decals. New this week. You gotta applaud him.
Finally, as the first guy finishes, Dior. So pretty much, yeah, P6 to P9 are confirmed, but that's not what we're looking at the moment. It's gonna get interesting here between P4 on the last lap, between Ratsis and Waurico. Ratsis even rocking the SAGO GT logo on his helmet.
Waurico's
There he
tires
goes.
are absolutely shot.
He's having a good run though. Green sticky bot's trying to get rid of that penalty. He's not going to do it yet, not on the hairpin. He surely got. Oh, he touched him a bit.
Around the outside, cuts back in off the little bump, and he's side by side with them. Not quite. Hazards are on for Rad.
Yep. He's not enjoying this.
Hard on the brakes into Spoon. And this could be it. This is the last chance.
Here's the last chance for Rico.
Place. As Limbo hard into the chicane. 10-second gap. That'll be his race 1. But obviously with a bit of controversy.
With a bit of controversy, yeah. As Limbo crosses the line, we'll go back to the battle for P4 though.
P2 crosses.
P2 for Alts.
Down. Green sticky buds. Sheds.
He's safe from the penalty. Waurico.
And it looks like.
Ah. Well, that's race over.
That was actually way closer than I thought.
That's race over. That's a good result though from all drivers.
That was a decent race, gotta admit.
It's not bad at all. But yeah, congratulations to Limbo. Congratulations to Limbo. Even after his dirty crusade for the fuel, I think he did well.
Boy.
Dirty boy. Yeah. Yeah, just stay online, stay here, because we're going to be back in 2 hours for the main race to GT3. My name is Harry Styles. This is Michael Jackson. I'll see you next time.